So this is Louie. He's with me again on another school day, and I've got Frank assisting. So with Louie, it's really now just conditioning him to relax more and be unreactive, not so excited when he sees other dogs now, and getting that behaviour firmly in place, especially when he's on the lead, because that's where, you know, he's really bad on the lead. His owner didn't let him off the lead with other dogs because he was never quite sure what he was going to do, and because of the way he behaved on the lead, lots of barking and lunging, didn't look good, and sensibly the owner didn't let him off lead with the other dogs. The thing to remember here is Louie's only 12 months old, so he's still young, and while he was a pup, he had an older dog that was basically the one in charge. There was never any reaction from Louie while that dog was around on the walks. It was only after that dog passed away that Louie sort of went into this reactive mode. So it is about building that confidence back up and using other dogs to do it with. But the other dogs you use have to be the right energy, okay? So that's what we've been doing over the last sort of three school days I've had with him. I think it's my fourth now. And also when I go back with Louie back home, I also then do a little walk with the owner, so that we're getting Louie conditioned to the right way to behave with me, yeah, and also with his owner. So that's part of it as well. So I've got somebody up ahead with a dog here. So this will be a good little bit of video for us to see just how well Louie's doing. He's going forward to other dogs, but he's taking my direction. He's remaining focused on me and what I tell him to do. So he's seen the dog up ahead. He's circled round. He's looked at Frank. He's looked at me. He's looking back at me again. What am I doing? I'm doing nothing. The thing to do when you're approaching a dog is don't start calling, your dog's name. Don't start giving him loads of checks. Just walk. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. No issue. Oh, they've gone off the path, I think now. As soon as you start to talk to the dog and sort of go into a bit of a panic mode, if you like, reactive mode, that's when you're basically saying to your dog, yeah, there's something wrong. And that's not what we want to do. So I'm not even acknowledging that dog's up there. Oh, there he is, he's back on the path now. So we have seen a lady sat at a stream with 3 dogs. She had 3 collies, and they all, as soon as they saw us, they all went mad barking, and I'd got both Louie and Frank off the lead at that point. And Frank is very, although he's a little bit loopy, he's very, very obedient, very responsive when other dogs are around, because he's not bothered at all about other dogs. So he listens to me, very responsive to me, and that's what Louie copies. So this is why I use Frank. So they both went forward. I both gave them the checks. The dogs are barking. The dogs are clearly saying no, not interested. And both of these two, although they were a bit confused, as in like, hey, what's the problem? What's the matter? They were giving the body language of saying, it's okay, we're no threat, it's all right. But these other dogs were having none of it. Okay. And these two just come away. I kept walking, and I just said this way. And that was it. We just walked away. There was nothing. So in the past, when Louie has had dogs have a go at him or give him a growl or a bark, he's backed away straight away. There's nothing particularly dominant or aggressive. Well, I say nothing particular. There's nothing dominant or aggressive about Louie. It is just reactive barking behaviour that he's been doing. So this is building his confidence and getting him conditioned to just not reacting when we see other dogs up ahead. And then I continue this work with the owner when I take him back after my day's work with him. So there we go. That's Louie, doing brilliantly.